Muted? That's some fucking horse shit. They shouldn't be fucking muted. 1 second. No, now go.
Welcome.
Bullshit.
Hello and welcome to another exciting stream on the Moonshot Network's Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Moonshot Network. Here sharing the final stream of our exciting Princess Week. I'm excited to be here, and I'm sure you are too. It's a great day to be alive. We are going to be playing a relatively interesting, I think, a little twist on a one-shot of the Good Society, doing a fun little Princess Society stream here, but in an unusual setting. Setting with a fun little twist to it. Riley, can you tell us a little bit about the setting of Crosstown?
Yes, this is going to be the first introduction to Crosstown, which is going to be the setting of Interstitial Investigations, which is coming up next on Rataf, on Riley Hopkins and Their Amazing Friends, and will be the setting for some other seasons in that show going forward. We'll still do other stuff in other seasons, but this is our kind of homebrew setting, which I'm really excited about. You might see this exact crew of human beings in the future as well. But it's a good time. Basically, imagine this, if you will. It is a city like none other. It is it has different cut off Toontown ass like neighborhoods where it's like, this is Toontown, this is Mascot Village, this is the
excuse me, it's Product Place.
Product Place. I should literally get the map pulled up. We have an actual map and an actual mirror board, but none of that matters right now.
It's crossover fan fiction, but as a stable town setting that is constantly being added to in more than 3 dimensions.
We have a wiki that we keep internally, and again, none of that picture Roger Rabbit ass area, but none of that matters right now because we're zooming in on a very specific area, kind of like Interstitial Season 3, in that Interstitial Season 3 could have happened in Crosstown, but we don't know that for a fact. We're zooming in on a specific place right now. And Juliet,
yes, we are zooming in on a little castle. Castle in the lowercase c sort of sense. This is not Elsinore truly, but this is a castle owned by one particular Prince Hamlet. Here for our Princess Society, we have a number of various royals and members of the hoi polloi and the haute couture and who knows.
The haute couture are from Animorphs.
Oh, okay, yes. Sorry, I can always, Mrs. Coulter, who knows? Anyways, we have many princes and princesses and members of the upper crust, as it will. And each of them are, of course, announced as they come in. We have, here's Prince Legolas of Mirkwood. Of course. Who knows? And here we have, coming in, Princess Helamede of the Memorial Foundation.
More properly, the Memorial Foundation Native Sphere Existential Safety. Thank you.
Like it's the asterisk of a trumpet. Something of the Memorial Foundation Native Sphere Safety, etc. That you said. We're thankful for Cradle's graces, and we're staying here. So what do we see as she walks down the stairs?
Because there's it's like a spinning. It's like one of those foyers where it's like 2 stairs coming down into a room kind of setup.
Sure, I was thinking one big one.
Okay, hell yeah.
Imagine like the set that they would use for the song Masquerade in a stage musical production, but like a big budget stage musical production of Phantom of the Opera.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for your time.
Back to Jacqueline.
We are seeing a young woman with like shoulder length blonde hair and like a cocktail dress, one shoulder, holding a drink in one hand. She looks like a little dizzy and off kilter. And you can't tell if that's because she's been drinking or if it's because she hasn't ever set foot on Earth before.
Wow, incredible. And then a little bit later we have the young master, Jason of Todd.
That's okay. Yeah, and he
No,
comes down.
the young Dick Grayson.
Okay. Nope.
No?
It's fine. Don't worry. We're
Uh,
fine. And he out comes.
the young Jason Wayne.
We'll work with that. Jason Todd comes out down the stairs. He is wearing a suit that is tailored pretty well, and he has his hands in his pockets of the suit. This is Titans Jason Todd, so he has that kind of like shitty I went to private school haircut. You know what I mean? So it's like short on the sides, more poofy in the front in a way that is like less cool lesbian or bisexual woman and more like I go to private school. You know the difference there, right? Like you all read that difference.
Sure.
But he is like hands in pockets a little bit, like clearly trying to like breathe in, keep his shoulders straight. Like you could see him correcting parts of his walk as he kind of walks down, like to try to like match what he thinks he should be doing right now.
For the audience at home, in case you don't know, Jason Todd is also Robin.
Yeah, he was. He's the famous Robin who was voted to be killed.
But in this context, he is alive and currently Robin.
Currently
right?
Robin. Currently
Yes.
like has been brought in off the streets by Bruce Wayne after Dick Grayson left. He is 19 years old, tons of fun, having a good time.
Mm-hmm. And as you make it down to the bottom of the stairs and into the crowd, you of course see Raven there, Princess of Hell, etc. But coming up to the top of the steps, we have Lady Eowyn, White Lady of Rohan, and attendant Grima Wormtongue of Rohan. And what do we see? Eowyn.
So Eowyn is dressed like traditionally the way that she is in Lord of the Rings, you know, the long flowing sleeves, trim around the neckline, all very horse themed because Rohan has an aesthetic and they stick to it. Even here, Grima is of course the nastiest, most terrible looking thing since Gollum. So pasty white face, sunken eyes, dark hair. Just pretend the baby is my sword because Eowyn is wearing a sword.
I'm live cropping. I'm removing baby from screen.
You're good. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, so Eowyn looks like she's standing as far away from Grima as is polite in this setting as they come down the stairs.
Fantastic. And then a little bit later, Lady Tremaine and Lucifer.
So Lady Tremaine, Cinderella's, wicked stepmother, but the I consider that to be somewhat slander. She's an older woman, elegantly dressed. She has a cane, but it is mostly a decorative piece. She comes down the staircase wearing a dark red, essentially floor-length gown, and her hair is very neatly put up, and she is, I guess, flanked by her large black and white cat.
Walks with a just like, I don't know, a menacing assurance, I think is how I would describe.
A swagger.
Yeah, swagger. Exactly. Fantastic. And as more people filter in and as folks all assemble at at the basin in the ballroom, coming up to the top of the steps is the young woman for whom this ball is being thrown in many ways. And announcing the debut of Princess Sophia. And it plays like the Avalor like theme song for her as a older Sophia the First. This is very much her teenage iteration, post Elena of Avalor sort of situation. As she descends the stairs, she's much taller than the child version, kind of gangly, purple dress, and also like just gigantic eyes, just like taking in all of the different people and all of the different things, and then like realizing how many people are looking at her. She's got a big necklace with like a big purple gem in it that like glows sometimes ever so slightly. And she makes her way down the stairs because this is the debut of the young lady, Princess Sophia. Yeah, she's got the amulet of Avalon.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be great.
So the idea of, is this like a birth, like you are now adult now birthday party? Is that kind of what we're cooking with here?
It's like a coming out
Basically,
ball, right? Like a debutante thing.
Exactly. The idea of a debut is like there's analogs to it that are inexact in many different ways, and we can play with it further for our setting because this is the first debut ball that we've done as a live stream.
fair.
But like, it also has things in common with like a quinceañera, right? Like
Yes.
there's a lot of overlap there. This is like, okay, suddenly now you can be like introduced to young men, and we can be like, and you'll get married one day, or that sort of thing. You can be in capital S society. You can be invited to things. You can get invitations or try to send them.
Okay. Heard.
Yeah.
Then yeah, fucking I think so. I assume we have assigned seating here, correct?
This is mostly a stand-up ball.
Gotcha. No food.
What we don't have there, of course, there's food. Yeah, there's waiters coming around with
fair.
canapes and hors d'oeuvres and antipasta. Is that a thing that you could? I'm just trying to think of a third.
Yeah. You're saying little hand foods. I think
tapas.
Like,
yeah.
I think
little olives and stuff.
Bacon wrap dates
is full of shrimp or something like.
Then
you name it. Hamlet. Actually, no shrimp, because I think there's this weird thing that like a lot of different royalty seem to have this like shellfish allergy. And it's weird that it would be so present among so many people. Like, there's definitely no like.
That's great.
Don't know what that's about. Don't know what that's about.
I want to. I think Jason, in trying to like feel comfortable or find anybody to talk to, because he's like he has the Bruce Wayne in his head that is like, you're going there representing me, Jason, and I'm going to need you to be on your best behavior. It's like, of course,
sure.
And he's like trying to, okay, I've got to socialize. I have to like, I'm looking forward to socializing here, meeting actual other kids, other people my age, kids. He's 19, you know what he means? He's trying to like get himself settled. And I think he will walk in the direction of like a Halamede, maybe, like in that area.
Sure. And just to go over them real quick, Jason Todd, we've got a desire here. There's a rumor about you. Your desire is to dispel that rumor. And
Yes.
I believe that rumor is Bruce Wayne does not like Jason Todd and will replace him as soon as he finds another young lad.
Yeah. The rumor,
much like he replaced Dick Grayson with Jason Todd.
Much like he replaced Dick, he wants to replace Jason because he's a bust. That's the rumor.
Bruce is like one of those people who's like, well, that dog is gone, and now I need a new dog.
Yeah, I need a new dog, and it's gonna perfectly replace the old dog, and no one's gonna worry about anything.
And don't ask about it. Don't. It's not a problem.
It's not a problem. It's fine. I don't have a list of dogs who could become stray at any moment.
I see that there's this relationship here that you're as you approach Princess Halamede, who is engaged to Jason Todd.
That's right. Fuck.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
We have this I think a society arrangement.
Yes.
If nothing else, Princess Halamede, can you remind me of what your desire is?
Oh yeah, yeah, my desire is to become engaged to a woman.
Okay, great. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
and as you find each other, this is the mingling. The first dance will be starting soon, but it has not started yet.
I imagine, Halamede, your back's probably turned. You're probably doing something right now, right? Like,
Yeah.
Jason's thing is I'm gonna roll up next to you, like quietly, like, keeping distance, not like getting too close or anything, but just the like some fucking party with no food, right?
I think Halamede does like an audible sigh, turns around, and I think like you see like lip curl, sort of expression before she like composes herself, and is like, I think it's fine. The
Oh,
party's fine.
party's fine. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's also fine to have no food. I was just talking, I
You know,
guess.
usually the thing you do is you eat beforehand or you make a plan to eat afterwards.
Make a plan to eat afterwards. Absolutely. I will find somebody to do that with then. Are you okay?
Am I okay?
You don't look okay.
What a great question. I am doing great. And then I think she uh like walks backwards into someone and immediately like spills a drink on herself. Uh
And
I'm doing great.
let's
did some
let's put the tiny like pot. Let's zip on. Um, uh, let's see here, and we've got some different connections here. Lady Tremaine, um, you have a debt owed you by Eowyn. Uh,
Hmm.
Eowyn, believe someone was going to be marrying you. Can you remind me, Eowyn, of your desire?
Yes. So my desire is to escape matrimony by making sure that anyone who tries to propose to me is paired off with someone else.
Right,
tie me
right.
down.
And it was Prince Humperdinck who was going
Yes.
to be engaged with you, and then I believe ended up marrying one of Lady Tremaine's daughters.
Yes, married Drusilla. That's correct.
Drusilla. I
Oh,
thought it
good
was
for her.
Anastasia, of course. My mistake.
No, see,
No, she's
Anastasia's
with the
happily
baker.
married to the baker. Yeah.
Right, of course.
Say,
of
Camilla and
course.
I are on the wavelength.
Yes,
We've all
yeah.
seen the straight to DVD sequels.
How could I forget my favorite fairy tale character, the baker's wife? Genuinely, but anyways, we can look also at Lady Tremaine. Lady Tremaine, you're rather discerning. Do you have your eyes on helping or hurting anyone this evening?
Helping or hurting someone. I think that uh, there is something about the young Jason Todd that Tremaine wants to help.
Oh, thank God.
That there is some sort of potential in him.
I'll
Sure,
absolutely
sure.
take that. I will absolutely take that. I was so afraid.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely good things happen when Lady Tremaine is working on your side. Anyone who you'd like to scorn this evening? Anyone you'd like to bring to
I think in
ruin?
turn, Halamede is probably the person to be scorned in this situation.
Naturally,
what did I do?
naturally. Well, your Lady Tremaine's younger half sister, stepsister's
Something like that.
half sister's daughter. There we go. Yes.
I
So
guess that makes sense.
of course you deserve it, naturally. Um, but as the first dance is coming up here, everyone is like turns to see Princess Sophia being talked to very animatedly by Princess Anna of Arendelle. You know, of course,
Okay.
she's got her red hair with the little white streak
We know
in it,
Anna.
and yeah, she's got a fantastic green velvet dress. It's all good, and she says, "What do you mean you don't know who you're going to have your first dance with tonight? You have to find the person you're going to marry tonight. That's how this works."
That's not how this
Are
works.
you sure that
Of course.
um
Yes. Trust me.
I-
Trust me. I absolutely know what you're going through. I remember the first time, this is how it works.
I mean, you're an expert, I guess, and you know, whenever you talk to like, well, Belle's a bad example, and so is Jasmine, I think. Um, I don't know. There's a lot like love at first sight, right? It's gonna happen. It'll happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Just look out into the crowd and follow your heart. And so Sophia's going to be looking out into the crowd. I'd like to invite anyone to give her advice or interact with her or counteract what Anna has said to her as Anna kind of steps back from the frame.
Okay, not to just like immediately trade roles with you here, but you take Sophia, Juliet, because I think Eowyn has overheard this.
Great, fantastic.
And we
Fantastic.
all know Eowyn's not gonna believe that. So Eowyn has like a drink in their hand and other hand on sword, kind of side eyeing Grima, but like turns around hearing this conversation and says, "Your Majesty, you cannot believe in such fairy tales."
Oh wow, you've got such a big sword. That's really impressive. And you just carry that around all but Princess Anna always seems to give such good advice. Are you sure?
I am entirely sure. There is
Well,
nothing good to be had from marriage. You might as well go to prison.
oh, but well then how did you find your true love?
My true love, like scare quotes.
Oh, it's not sorry, I, I don't think I, I don't think your husband is like he's kind of
Not
scary and like I know you
not
shouldn't
my
like looks can be deceiving. The cover is not the book. I remember
not
that. But
not
like
my husband, please. Don't dance with him.
oh, okay.
Nobody should dance with him.
Thank you,
Not even me. Very bad.
Lady Eowyn.
Especially not me.
Thank you.
Wormtongue's
Okay.
ears perk up from across the, just like,
Absolutely. He like sees that we're like pointing at him a little bit.
So then, who should I choose?
I think choose the least offensive person here that you could stand to dance with for the excruciating 5 minutes a dance will take, and then don't dance with them again the entire night, or else they'll think that you're interested.
Oh, oh,
Insane.
I guess.
I
What? Mhm.
I believe that Tremaine overhears this and is near young Jason Todd, and she takes her cane and very firmly shoves him in the spine towards Sophia.
Jesus. What the fuck?
And as he does, Riley, I am going to ask you for a brief scene here for Sophia's first dance. She looks in the direction of this motion and sees someone who she'll try to dance with, which is of course Lucifer the cat.
Oh, she can talk to animals, huh?
Because she can
Yeah,
talk to
yeah.
animals.
So she looks to Lucifer
She's
the
like,
cat,
okay,
who's like right
find
now
like the
going
the
cat
least
mode,
danger
you know, like
sort
leg
sort.
up.
Yeah. And she's like, well, would you dance with me? I'm sure no one will accidentally think that I'm marrying you.
Little old me? You want to dance with me, Lucifer the cat?
Well, why not? Don't you like dancing?
I've not ever been asked if I like dancing. But
Well,
no,
don't
I don't
worry.
want to dance
I
with
know
you.
how to lead. And then she
No!
like
Let go of my
she
paws!
starts waltzing with you. Yeah. uh,
Let go of my tiny paws!
it's a great scene. So while that's happening,
Okay, hold on.
let's jump to Jason Todd, who's failed his initiative check.
Yeah, so I've been bumped
I
into.
do have to say, I think Jason being like launched full force in the direction of Sophia and Eowyn, like Eowyn's reaction, is to draw steel. Like that's
Good,
happening.
great,
Yeah, and
great.
if you draw steel, I think Jason has like a. If you like pull up sword, like get ready, I think Jason has a batarang in his hand quickly to like hold it there, like to like block sword a little bit. And he's just like, whoa, calm down. What the fuck are you swinging on? I got pushed over here.
Strike him down. Strike him down immediately. Wormtongue says.
Yep. Yeah, I think that more than anything makes Eowyn like not try to push the advantage at all. And she goes, you were approaching as though to attack.
I was
Why would
pushing
I
as
not?
if I was attacked. So jot that down really quickly.
She like pulls the sword back really fast, I think hoping to like have you off balance, and says, I see you are as unpleasant as ever.
Yeah, I'm known for it. Good to see you.
Because we're rivals.
Yeah,
the
we're
thing.
rivals.
Like we didn't
Right,
get into
yeah.
Jason Todd's relationship situation, but
Mhm.
It's good to see you, Eowyn. You look nice. How are things?
things are fine.
I'd like to I'm gonna spend a resolve token to insert Wormtongue into this scene, into interjecting in this. Just also, you can continue this conversation.
Yeah.
It's a 3-person conversation.
Yeah,
Things are
Yep.
fine.
things are
Wormtongue
fine.
appears.
That's great. And your dad is here? Pointing at Wormtongue.
Looks at Wormtongue. Yeah.
You may attempt to poison the white lady's ears with your words, young lad, but it's of no use.
Yeah, it's no use.
Her precious, precious ears will not be defiled.
Wow. You're a whole new kind of creep. Good God.
Like shoes you like shooing a cat. Like
Yeah. He stumbles back slightly and like looks at Eowyn and like genuinely is like,
Lord Wormtongue, I think that this like pained look crosses Eowyn's face, and she says, I think what Master Todd is saying is that he would like the first dance with me, and there is no room for a third person in the dance.
But it is only right that the advisor
It is this is a done deal. Grabs Jason's hand, I think, and kind of drags it out there.
I was
Goes
kind of in the
crickets, yeah.
middle of God, okay.
Yeah, we can.
He was going to ask, like, is this punk bothering you in a very real way? But like does want to get back to actually trying to have a conversation with Halamede. It's just like, okay, fine. Fuck it. We're dancing. Yes.
Speaking of Halamede, I would love to then see as Jason, is engaged in all of this conversation and then in the dance. Princess Halamede and Lady Tremaine, your weird, may or not be wicked, earthbound aunt here.
Yes.
What advice does Lady Tremaine have for who Princess Halamede should have a first dance with, or what are Princess Halamede's thoughts for who to have a first dance with?
Jacqueline, I'll let you.
So, I see that you have some strong opinions about who I should or should not interact with. It seems that you're among ants in that kind. I. Then how about I'll just choose for myself and you leave me alone? Why don't you?
I think it's very tiring that you think that I want to interfere with your petty little romance. Regards.
Well, I think that you and like
Silence.
sorry. Points at you like accusingly, but it's with the hand that she was holding her drink with, but she thought it was gonna float, but it didn't, so it just falls to the ground and smashes.
Oh wow, because she's not used to gravity. Yeah.
How clumsy. I expect none the less from someone of your caliber.
You
Like a servant tries to come by with like a little broom. They don't say anything. They're just like, I think they're a Muppet, but like it doesn't matter. Anyways,
Scooter.
thank you. You are a bitch.
Strong words. Strong words. Where is your husband to be?
I believe that sees him dancing with someone else and has like the conflicting thing of like, I don't care that much about this guy, but he's dancing with someone else.
I think here I'm gonna break the two of you up into the two different scenes as Lady Edelgard, Princess of Adrestia, asks you to takes your hand, Halamede, and then just like leads you into a dance.
Just pulls
just
you
like
away.
Pulls you away.
Yeah.
And says, "Well, we may not know each other well. I think you're a new arrival, but I like how you can stand up to authority."
Thank you. But I'm not really new. Earth's culture and gravity have stayed with me. They've just brought me back.
Oh, do you think gravity is something you carry with you?
Gravity is something that, well, if we try to change it, it will change us back. So we have to carry some of it with us so that one day we can be allowed back into its sphere.
I believe that our culture and our gravity have been held back for far too long, that real change has been wanting to happen all of this time. Do you feel that way? Do you feel the gravitational pull of the possible futures that have been pushed aside?
Like comes pretty close and says, no, there are some lines you can't cross. Change too much and you won't be human. Change too much and we won't understand or recognize each other. Our hearts aren't strong enough.
And yet, it is humanity's fate that I am always fighting for. Great. And if you want to have the last line.
I'm good.
Oh, okay. And then as Edelgard scoops Halamede away, I'm gonna have Prince John the Bastard, of course, everyone's favorite Keanu Reeves character from Much Ado About Nothing, approach Lady Tremaine and say, "Yeah, I don't. Can you believe these young romantics?
Yes, it does tire me so. So much hope among them. It is, I suppose, amusing in a way, but uh, it's weary.
Mm, I don't see all of these engagements, all of this should be better torn apart than ever connected. And then Prince Hamlet also comes up, is like, yeah, let there be no more marriages. That's for sure. But like Hamlet's like really young and naive about it, whereas like you can tell Lady Tremaine, like Don John, the bastard, is like he's older, he's distinguished, he's actually like wrecked a few people's lives in like maybe an appealing sort of way. And so you have the host of this entire ball, and who's maybe a little bit too young and naive, and you have this this older, more villainous man. And I'm curious if you would like to dance with either of them.
I dance with either of them. Um, I believe that Tremaine will take Hamlet's arm and say, "Now, I wouldn't go that far. Marriage is, of course, very useful for reconciling power, making arrangements, many things.
I think
Would you
he
care
leads
to
you in
hear
a
the
like
merits?"
he leads you in like just a really like slow paced, just like a very very gentle sort of step, not a big waltz. I
Mhm.
And he says, "Well, there are many merits to many things, and there are merits to learning them. There are merits if you can hold them, but there are as many demerits as they can have. If the merits outweigh their opposite, then I'd like to hear them. Uh, can you tell me the first, the biggest? What is the primary merit to this convention of marriage?"
The joining of two powers, of course.
Hmm.
How else can one move up the social ladder if not by joining a few rungs together?
I think that's great. Does anyone have further bits they want to do
Yes.
before the end of the first dance? Okay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna throw it to anyways now that we've kind of introduced a bunch of different stuff. Riley,
Put
hit
me
us up.
so we're still dancing with Aowen.
Sure.
Yep.
And I
Great.
think like first off we get like Jason's like, that guy's fucking weird. What the hell is his deal?
He is a menace.
Yeah.
He has my uncle's ear and trust, and frankly, he's fucking gross.
He's gross. He's gross. Your uncle sounds like he's an idiot. I'll be real with you.
He is not, and you should bite your tongue.
Okay, well, he's listening to that guy and I'm not. So who could say who the idiot is, I guess. Sorry you have to deal with him. If we're done now, I have people I need to talk to, I guess.
There,
You call me out
just
here.
look. One thing.
Yeah.
Is it true that this is a temporary position for you?
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I'm just asking.
Like this? Me talking to you? I'm getting the feeling you're not talking about me talking to you. What do you mean this is a temporary position?
No, I'm.
Jason like plants
The-
his feet a little bit. It's like, what do you mean? What have you heard?
Just nothing.
No.
Just
Hey, don't. I know you don't like me, but if you've heard something, I need you to tell
you
me.
called me a horse girl.
Yeah, you're an elf. They're
That's
horse
not
girls.
no, none of that is true.
That's all
Neither of
elves
those
use
things are
horses.
true.
It's a thing you know. I've seen this.
Not an elf.
You're not,
Not
an
a
elf?
horse girl.
You're not a horse. Well, if you're not an elf, who the fuck?
No. I am a human.
You have like an elven quality to you that I guess I just assumed. Which
Because you're blonde.
Take that back.
take it back. How about I take it back? If you tell me what you if you tell me if I'm gonna be living on the fucking streets again soon, I'll take it back.
Look, I haven't heard anything. Just, I mean,
You heard something, or else you wouldn't have said it to me.
rumors.
Rumor has it.
You know how it goes.
I know how it goes.
Wasn't it like basically last week that there was someone else in your shoes?
Yeah, yeah, man, there was, but
So
it's
people
it's
assume
he
certain
left.
things. I think it's less of a reflection on you than it is Bruce Wayne.
Well, it's a reflection on me because
But
if
the
I'm
thing
eating
is
out
if the
dumpsters
position's
again, then
gonna
it's
be
kind of a
vacant,
reflection
then
on me,
maybe
man.
I don't think it's a reflection on you, but if the position's going to be vacant again, maybe you put in a good word for me.
But I could work for you. You're not an elf. You deserve that weird guy. I have someone I need to talk to, and he like pushes
Okay.
away from you, and it
God.
like spins on his heel, and he's trying to fucking like dig through the crowd to make a beeline for Halamede.
Cool. Let's we can say the first dance has kind of ended. This is going to be a time anybody can mingle with anybody in more than just pairs. Before the kind of second half of things go, let's see Jason and Halamede and anybody else who wants
unless
to
anyone else wants
intercede
to
on
do
that
something.
scene. I'd say let's follow forward.
Halamede has like a self-satisfied little smile. And like looks less perturbed to see you this time.
He's
Like, "Oh,
trying to
Jason.
fumble in his pockets really quickly and like is looking for something clearly. He's like, "Hey, I've been meeting. I want to talk to you like a person. Is that a thing you're capable of?"
Oh, sure. Yeah, like a person.
Why?
No, I mean it really. Let's talk.
Neither of us want this, man. Like you know that, right?
What don't we want?
I don't want to be engaged to you. I don't want to be engaged to a bitch who hates me.
I don't appreciate that.
And you don't appreciate me.
You can't call the woman you're engaged to that. Sophia says.
Use something harsher.
You can't.
What? Is this how we're supposed to treat each other in capital S society?
Well, I don't want to be engaged to a silly little boy.
Cool.
I
That's
guess I still have a lot to learn.
this is all. One of us
But-
needs to take this fall, and I'm willing to be the bad guy if that's all it takes. All right? I just know you don't want this. I don't want this.
Be the bad guy. I guess sometimes you do have to be the bad guy in order to bring other people happiness, don't you?
Listen,
Girl?
Jason. You want to break up? Is that what you're saying? Break
I
things
would
off?
Love to. Do you not want to? Am I misreading the situation?
Maybe have a big fight
Break
about it.
things.
Public
Break
fight?
things. A public fight.
What do you want, man? Like, what do you want? I thought you wanted out too.
Well, I think she taps taps her foot on the ground and is like, I thought I'd gotten what I want, but now that means that I'm just a useful little tool, a useful piece, and so I might as well be useful for as long as I can be.
Damn.
And
It sounds like we would
what's
have had a
best
lot
right
in
now?
common.
oh yeah, you're saying I don't think you've ever felt like I've felt Jason Todd.
Oh,
I don't think you've ever felt disposable, like you're the second best.
Go fuck
I-
yourself.
I-
And he like takes out a letter, like an envelope, and like throws it at you, like crumpled up and shitty, and like storms off. I'm just gonna DM you the letter I had set up here.
Yeah.
I would love to follow Jason to Lady Tremaine.
If you'd like, I'm happy to not be in a scene too, if you'd like. But
No,
all right.
I think this is someone who is interested in, you know, maneuvering you into happiness or success. Uh, and somebody who's very different from Halamid, also maybe the B word, but like, you know, there's many things in the world.
Then I
Mhm.
storm through the
Uh,
crowd, and how does Lady Tremaine get in my way?
You try to go past her, and she grabs your arm and lets go of Hamlet and spins you into an awkward dance.
His first reaction is to like jerk back and do like a "don't fucking touch me," and then like as he span, he like is like off his feet for a second, and like
I would like to say I don't think that you can get away. Like I don't think that you can jerk back. I think she
yeah,
has your arm pretty solidly.
I think that's fair, and I think he
As
has
Hamlet
like
says, "Oh wait, I'll be right back. I know I've just the thing," and he like dashes off screen.
I think Jason has the look of a dog that's been cornered. You know what I mean? That has been running around outside. Like there's like a not a fear in his eyes, but like it's a fear that's quickly covered by like anger. You're just like, what? Who am I dancing with now?
Hello, Mr. Todd.
Hello. What's happening? Like I've been picked up by enough weird old people for a lifetime.
Well, I will ignore both of those pejoratives. But did you just break up with Princess Halamid?
I've been trying to, I'm not sure if it took.
Yeah, she is rather thick. Now, is there anyone here who might be more your speed? I see a lot of potential in you, Jason.
Okay, Hamlet re-enters, and he's got like a little like serving tray, and it has food on it for you to eat, Jason, because Hamlet is seeing a similar thing in you that maybe you need to eat some food to be less
I'm hangry. He's calling
the,
me
the way
hangry.
you are. Yeah, they're like little like there's things with like pickles and little meats and maybe a pate or something.
Jason is
He
like
says, of the chameleon's dish, we eat the air, promise crammed. You cannot feed Capon so.
listen, let me be clear with you. For all intents and purposes, Halamid is my speed. We're both wrecks. We're both not wanted to be here. And we both don't belong in this scenario, and we're doing our damn best. Now, as far as our breakup, that's important. I don't want to be around her. She doesn't want to be around me. So get that straight before you go around talking shit for, that's all I know, still engaged to a person. Secondarily, I don't know, man. Who's here? I do a scan of the room.
Yeah. We've got a number of various princes and princesses. Could take your pick.
Oh boy, howdy. Let me look at my
Certainly
back
Princess
shelf
Anna
here.
is here. I'm sure she would be perfectly up your speed. Princess Edelgard is here. You know, Hamlet's right next to you. Oh, you know, speaking of if like blondes are your type, there's Prince Legolas of Mirkwood
Okay.
here. Or you know, if blondes are your type, there's another one. There's Eowyn. She's here.
Oh no, so I've actually recently talked to Eowyn. I understand this confusion.
Oh, I
Give
see.
me a second.
There's a cat that's looking at you like weirdly mischievously.
I'm so,
He seems to be doing the exact same facial expression that like that weird worm tongue guy is doing. Like it's like perfect mirrors of one another.
Can I ask? Can I put something
Oh, and
on your
then the
plate?
Princess Sophia is there too.
Can I put something
talking
on your plate really
to,
quickly?
Yeah.
Is there a man who by the streets I would know is named William Thatcher from A Knight's Tale, but might be going in under a pseudonym? Sorry to blow
Is
up
that
a
the is that the
Bobby.
main
That's
character?
the main character of A
an-
Knight's Tale, who's
Really,
masquerades
I've been-
as a knight.
Does he have a British accent?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
Heath Ledger with a British accent. Juliet, I can pick this one up if you
Please do,
to.
please do. Thank you.
What is? Yeah.
Ulrich von Liechtenstein.
Ulrich. He seems great. Actually, no, Jason. We were both on the streets at the same time, probably, right, Ulrich?
More or less.
Ulrich. Ulrich seems like he'd be pleasant to talk to. He's another new guy, right? Like, send me over
Is that
there.
right?
New arrival. In
New
sense, yeah.
arrival, I think you said.
I do believe that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, less risky for the both of us. If you could set up a
Can
meeting,
you
that'd
just,
be
like-
fantastic.
Can you tell me if this is out of character for Lady Tremaine? Can you like Super Smash Brothers home run bat style your cane? Just like toss Jason across the ballroom. Is that too much? Is that too cartoon?
Too cartoon.
I think I think we can do a semblance of that where I think she can just shove him or trip him into like a stumble across the room.
Perfect.
Sure. Sure.
He does go like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is with you? Like,
And then I
Whoa,
think we're gonna
yeah, cut away
We're
for
gonna
now. Get me
cut
out.
cut away from that. And unless actually we could just keep following Jason Todd around this whole thing.
Let me have a break.
Yeah, yeah. Of course we're gonna have a break here, because naturally Sophia being the princess of Enchantia, we have to follow Enchantia customs in many ways, but also this being Prince Hamlet's castle, we need to follow the Elsinore customs in many ways. And so not only did we have the first dance, but Sophia is getting instruction right now from another princess, Princess Cassandra of Navarra, um, who is talking to her and kind of coaching her. And then somebody, the little herald does the trump thing is, it says, and in some small amount of time, in 10 minutes, whatever, we'll be having Princess Sophia of Enchantia's first duel. So much like we had the
Oh,
first dance, of course,
shit.
we have to have the first duel at this dance. And of course, any and everyone can have duels, much like dances. And then as the night goes on, people can dance, people can duel, people can do all sorts of things. But Princess Sophia will have to figure out who should be her first duel, and if anybody else wants to also be engaged in any, that is going to be what's coming up after, these next conversations. So everyone knows that is coming up soon.
Oh yeah.
Should we look at Eowyn or Halamede here?
Halamede needs a moment, I think.
Great. Halamede having Jason, Edelgard, Jason.
I did DM you the letter too, if you wanted.
Yes, I have. She is holding it, having not read it.
Great.
Go fuck yourself.
But having an idea that it probably
Yes.
says something like, I'm calling this off in some like 19-year-old boy kind of like wrote way too many paragraphs sort of way.
She can see the handwriting like imprinted through the thing, right? She gets the vibe. I think that she is going to like stomp in the other direction. I don't know who would necessarily be in that other direction.
I mean, have we gotten Halamede and Eowyn together?
We haven't.
No, we haven't,
That's what I was
actually.
gonna say. We could do that.
Yeah. You're both people that have had spats with Jason Todd. So
He's trying.
you can also
Look,
talk
It
about
was an
things
honest
other, like,
mistake.
we can pass the Bechdel test here. We don't just have to talk about Jason, but
So I saw that you danced with my fiance.
Yes, it was a matter of necessity. In fact, we should dance because I think she just pulls Halamede into a dance because once again, Wormtongue is approaching.
Who's the old creep?
Exactly that. He's my uncle's advisor.
No, say no more. Starts dancing with you.
Yeah.
Um,
My apologies if for taking the first dance with your fiance.
oh, I don't care. I it doesn't matter. I'm not mad about it. I uh um like stuffs the tries to stuff the note in her pocket, but like doesn't have any pockets in this dress. What's your what's your deal? How are you doing?
I am at a ball with my father's creepy advisor who wants to be more than that. And your fiance thinks that I'm an elf, which is fucked up.
You don't even have the ears.
I know, I don't even have the ears. And frankly, I would rather be sword training than here.
Oh, well, I mean, not that sword training isn't a lot of fun, but I think you're going to get an opportunity soon enough to.
Oh, yes, the duel situation. Less less about the formality of a duel and more about, well,
The raw power,
so
the feeling of swinging something.
sure. Yes. Any of it. As long as
I've
the
known your
sword
type.
is meant to actually connect. What is how are you liking Earth?
Well, as soon as we're all back to it, I'll feel accomplished. But for now, it's just me, and it's very blue.
Blue. Sure. Yes. Do you you seem like you're like maybe you also don't want to be here.
I
Forgive me
don't
if
think.
that's untoward.
No, you know what? I don't want to be here. I think you're. You'll. I'll admit it. Or I'll admit it. You're right. So it's not like we can just leave, though.
I'm thinking about this and I want to play my monologue token on Halamede, I think.
Ooh, good
Yay!
thinking. I forgot
Fantastic.
about those.
Mm-hmm.
I never forget about them. I'm just like, I don't want to hold out any longer. I want to know what Halamede's thinking
Mhm.
here.
Okay. Wait. So how does a monologue token work again? I'm
So I
sorry.
play it on you, and you basically give us Halamede's internal monologue of like what she is thinking in this moment.
Thinking,
Okay.
feeling, experiencing. Yeah. As
Um.
though this
Giving
was
us
a
a glimpse
novel
of
and
her, yeah, like inside her head, inside her heart in this moment. Give us a look at her like interiority.
Her internal monologue, as it were. Okay.
Mhm.
Yes.
This is. I think Halamede, like, she is experiencing a gravity that she didn't know about. Right? She thought that she carried it with her into space, and she thought that she was sort of able to. One that she knew. One that she knew about. She knew that if she crawled back to Earth, she would be accepted. But what she didn't realize is that even if she crawled back, it would still try and change her. And so she is feeling sort of twisted inside, and like she has been put into her ultimate place, which is just I don't have my mech anymore. I had to leave. I don't have my ship self anymore. I had to leave that in space. It would have been crushed. I don't have the woman who I loved. She's off doing something else in space. I don't have any of the people I know. I don't have my aunt here. I just have a shitty little boy, and that's my only connection. And I'm going to hold on to him. And hold on to anything else that I find, even though it seems tenuous.
incredible.
Wow. So anyway, outside of that, Halamede has just said, but it's not like we can just leave. And
Before you
actually,
get any
if
big ideas.
I was gonna say, I actually think that maybe that's a good place to like cut to something else.
Yes, I would like to. So we had our first dancing. We also have the a duel is another kind of odd two person sort of thing. Lady Tremaine, I would like to know if you have any like pairs that you want to duel with one another, because either just getting your desires on screen I think is always good, but also any machinations that you want to happen through your own skill and through Hamlet, who is going to be willing to like help you set these up. I think you have a kind of a pride of place here behind the scenes.
I think that Eowyn and Jason Todd should have a duel, and I
Okay.
think that I can leverage my the debt that Eowyn has to me in order to make them throw the duel.
Oh,
Wow.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
oof, that's gonna hurt her
Throw the
pride, but you're
duel
so
against.
right that you could definitely like play on her honor that way.
Great. Do you have anyone who you think Princess Sophia should duel for her first duel?
I think that Princess Sophia shouldn't duel anyone terribly competent.
Mm,
I believe that of the characters that we've already introduced here, I think that Anna would be a very suitable opponent for her.
great. Fantastic. Uh, cool.
Hey,
And
Juliet, not to like
Mhm.
interrupt or anything, but I just can't help but noticing that Grima's age on this sheet is 29. Is that canonical? I need to
I made him
know.
older back then, smoking.
I have no idea.
He's a hard
I
29.
don't remember. I do not remember at
Really?
what points I or someone else wrote these things in or researched them or not. We've been working on this for like months. So
Lucifer, an aged cat, also passed me by. That's just crazy.
I just love it. Uh...
but also I feel like I've known 29-year-olds like that.
Yeah, we all have, I think.
For sure. For
Yeah,
sure. I
most of
just-
us here play Magic the Gathering. That's a guy we know.
Yeah.
I play a
But
control
not
deck.
all 20, like there are people who are 29 is not a universal age. You know what I mean? Like there's many
Yes,
ways to
yes,
be.
of course.
Yeah.
To be 29.
I'm often saying this.
I was 29 for several years. You know what I mean? Like it's
I
just,
get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Some of my best friends
Actually.
are 29.
I mean, one of my cousins has been 29 for like 30 years, you know? So
It's normal for
Fine.
girls.
anyway,
Anyways.
sorry.
Right.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
So we've got Sophia against Princess Anna.
Is there another
I think
cat here,
let's
by the
lead-
way? Is there another animal here that I could interact with
what
as Lucifer?
as Lucifer. As Jason Todd is like as Lucifer.
I'm
I think a lot
gonna
of the
throw
servants are
something.
animal. Well, yeah.
I'm gonna
yeah.
throw something out at you. I
Uh-huh.
think that there should be this might be a deep cut, but there's a cat named Seraphina from the Barbie Princess and the Pauper that is the Princess Annalise's cat, who is like pure white and talks in this hoity-toity little voice like this, who would be, I think, the very perfect foil for Lucifer.
I think we could have Seraphina. We could also have the King of Cat Kingdom, the Cat King from The
Mhm.
Cat Returns.
Also very good.
Naturally.
Insane.
Just because I will never get over I will never get old saying the King of Cat Kingdom, the Cat King, his official title.
I think that's really good. That's really good. Juliet.
Okay,
Let's
yes.
put him here.
The Baron could also be here, but I think he would steal the show. That's the one fault with the Baron. Anyways, yes, there are cats here that are both royal and princess cats, and a variety of sorts. I'm sure there's a cat Muppet that I'm just not thinking of, who is probably
Is there?
there.
There's Rolf, who's the dog, but I don't.
There is
Yeah.
one
I mean,
in
also
Muppet
you could
Christmas
just
Carol.
you could just straight up put like Garfield here, you know.
That is true. King of lasagna. Camilla, I see you
Like-
in the Miro board too. Do you mind grabbing a picture of Cassandra and dropping her right in this little mess I've created?
Yes.
Thank you. I don't want to scroll too much.
You
Incredible.
can't give away our
Can't
secrets.
give away.
right?
There's so many secrets in this Miro board.
Stunt Cat is in the Muppet Christmas Carol. Wow.
We don't
Chases
have.
Rizzo when he and Gonzo first arrive in Scrooge's childhood past. You
we
learn
don't-
something new about the Muppets every day.
We don't have to interact with that. Here's what I'll say: is if we're
Uh-huh.
currently fighting for a scene, I will jump for it again. But if we'd like somebody to interact with Lady Tremaine, or if we want, I want Camilla to be able to do some running if she wants to.
I'm doing okay right now.
Hell yeah!
Yeah,
I'm also
I-
adding a picture of Serafina.
Thank you so much.
I think what we should
Please
do
and thanks.
is follow what Lucifer's role is in the original like Cinderella cartoon, which is animal hijinks to like just fill up space and time.
Absolutely.
And so we gotta get the no cheeses for us, Mises mice who are trying to like get some of the little like cheese canapes and everything.
We
that,
see a
like,
wide
they'll
shot
love
right
it.
now of Lucifer and Tom from Tom and Jerry kind of working through a large scale plan. The camera pulls into a hallway where a Rube Goldberg-esque machine has been set up with several bowling balls, hammers, and then a actual gun pointed at a mouse hole. They are running their hands together, really excited and prepped and ready. And then Tom like goes, okay, and like walks over to the mouse hole and goes and knocks on it and runs back around the corner where he grabs on like Lucifer is holding a string in his teeth. In her teeth? Lucifer gender?
Lucifer's a boy.
Lucifer boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Lucifer's got the string in his teeth, and out the door is a little, and there's several little mice that kind of pop their heads out, beep, 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 beep. And then like another mouse runs up. This is Jerry, waves his hands, no, 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 no. And he pushes them all back in, and he waves again. And a really tiny Ventus from Kingdom Hearts, who's currently in the the fucking like Cinderella level. How did he get so small? Comes out, sees like a plate of cheese, and then uses like Windaga to pull or I guess it's Aeroga to pull the cheese in. The mice all cheer. Tom like shakes his head and runs back over, pounds on the wall again. The Lucifer walks over as well. They both are looking at the hole. They both look at each other. If they're both here, who's holding the string? The bowling ball falls. The gun goes off. They both have the black hair blasted back. That's our animal hijinks.
Fantastic. I'm also the idea of Lucifer and like a human gun being around makes me think of like a version of the musical Hamilton with Lucifer talking about not throwing away his shot to like shoot
Stop.
at the mice.
What's the...
Anyways,
You're
I-
sick? What? Okay.
Oh my god.
I would like-
I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. I'm Not
Scrappy
hungry.
Doo's not even invited. Let me be clear.
yeah. This is a royal ball.
I would like to
only
interact
royal
with
blue cheese.
Ulrich von Liechtenstein.
That sounds like fun, and I will hand that to Audrey.
Sure.
Hey,
Are you preparing for the duel? are you-
I have just
you-
bounced into him really quickly, and I want to be
Gotcha.
like,
Cool.
I want to make eye
We
contact
can
with
say
him.
Ulrich is set to duel Halamede, so like he's also preparing.
That's cool.
Perfect. Thank you.
Ulrich, hello. Is that what we're calling you, buddy? Ulrich? Ulrich is what we're working with?
That is my name.
Yeah, it is.
Jason, right?
Jason. Yeah. Oh, we've seen you remember me. You remembered a little old me. Hi, what are you doing here, big shot?
I am a minor baron,
Baron of
or
what?
earl, maybe. Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein, of course.
Don't
Yes.
look. Just be
Don't-
cool. Be cool.
Being
Be
cool. I'm
cool.
being cool. He like gives you maybe his first smile of the night and like does like the like fist like hand in the shoulder like it's good to see you.
You too. Are you?
I'm
I
here
saw
as me.
you. Well, yes. I mean, everybody's heard about that, but you argued with the one blonde and then the other blonde, and
They don't like
just-
me very much. It's a whole hair color I like to stay away from. You only make the cut because
You
it's like
do-
dirty brown. You know what I mean? I take coffee in the color of your hair sometimes.
sure. That's. I think you're putting too much cream in your coffee.
I'm not buying it, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Well, lucky you. I would kill for a rich benefactor.
Listen. I mean,
Would die for one.
Yeah.
Would also do that, yes.
As far as I know, there might be a spot opening up soon. Everyone keeps talking about it. I don't know.
That sounds. I mean, I thought that was just bullshit.
I think it's bullshit too if it helps, but I
Now, the one that I'm not sure is bullshit is: Are you gluten intolerant? You have like celiac or something?
no. Yes, but who am I gonna let that boss me around?
No, I mean if the bread's good enough, right?
Right? Exactly. I die without it. I needed to get away. I've had too many people pushing me around tonight, and you aren't a familiar face, but it's a pleasure to meet you, Sir Ulrich.
Likewise, young Master Todd.
You don't have to do all
no,
that.
that sounds fucked
You
up.
don't
I
have to
can't-
do
I'm
all
not gonna
that.
say
You don't
that.
have to do
That's
all
gonna
that,
sound
man. Do you want a beer?
Oh, yeah. We're about to do the dueling, and okay, look, level with me.
Yeah.
That
They don't
one
have
over there-
beers here. Just to be clear, they don't have beer here.
What am I
That is
supposed to
like
drink?
the one thing.
Wait, we have to. It's got to be the
champagne?
fancy
Wine?
wine, right?
Fancy.
Yeah.
Hold on. We're not doing that. I'm gonna go steal us some beer.
It's about to be the duel time,
Yeah.
so maybe rain check after.
Rain check.
We'll
Rain
do
check
it
after. After we'll get beers. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Totally, man. You want me to level with you? Let's level. Hit me.
Yep.
I'm level.
Yep. Is that blonde pointing at Halamine? Do I need to be like on my game or?
If you were meeting her on her, I don't know. Let me cut you with this. We barely met, right? If you were meeting her
I mean,
on
she
her,
looks kind of clumsy based on what I've seen.
if you
Like,
were meeting her
she
on
broke,
her
like, 3
level,
glasses.
I think she'd kick your ass. But I don't think you're meeting her on her level. So
All right. Well,
unless you know a way to turn off gravity, I don't think you got anything to worry about. But I also think she's like us. So
Mm.
she's fighting, man. And
all right.
don't go easy
Well, I'll
on
keep
her
it in
because
mind.
neither of us would want someone to do that. But
Yeah, she'd be mad.
just keep an
Okay.
eye out.
Sounds like it'll be a fun fight.
It'll be something, all right. Since there's no beer, I'm gonna find some weird alcoholic with a flask and take it. So I'll let you up after.
Right. Yep. Catch up with you later. He like claps a hand on your shoulder.
Yeah. He nods and is so happy to have a normal fucking conversation with somebody.
Boo. the Muppets are like no. Bro, you gotta be at a 10 at all times.
There we go. That's my
great.
scene.
I think let's get Halamede and Ulrich as the first duel. What weapons do you use? I think there's this big ballroom, and then they open all the big French doors off to the garden, so everyone can be in like the balconies and everything, or in the gardens. There's an open space here.
I mean,
it's,
unless we're gonna full scale joust, it's a sword for Ulrich. I think
And he does do really good in the sword. It's his best event.
it's true.
Sure.
It's true.
What would Halamede pick?
think I've got like an epee, you know? Little
You don't
little
summon
fencing.
the ship self here and be like,
No, it would be destroyed by
Right.
Earth's gravity.
Right, it's just, but it might stay intact long enough for one shot.
This guy, come on.
Yeah. What is this? What does this look like and feel like for Halamede? What is
Um,
fighting in front of everyone who potentially is like politically important and whose personal opinion of you might change your political stakes for a time? And in general, what does like fighting in front of people feel like for you? I think I'm spending the equivalent of a monologue in a sense.
I think what it feels like is that it feels like I don't want to, like, she's not doing well. She doesn't super like it, but actually then she thinks, you know, I don't think anyone I don't think my aunt or my big sister have ever gotten into a duel on Earth like this. And it sort of like gives her a bit of confidence, and and I don't think she like wins it, but I think that moment of like, she has the thought of like, no, sorry, I don't think she wins it like with her sword skills. I think
Mhm.
what happens is that she gets a thought of like, but would they be doing better? And then Ulrich like trips out of nowhere.
You know, we have a perfect thing for that. You can spend a resolve token.
I'll spend a
Uh,
resolve token.
and because you are, you know, a player character, you're a major character in the sense you effectively win the tie, especially against an NPC here. So you can spend a resolve token to
I think it
affect
makes
change
perfect
into
sense
reality.
too that he would like be overconfident, especially after that conversation with Jason Todd.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I was telling
Maybe
you.
there's like a gravity trick. Like he saw you make that mistake with the glass earlier, but the thing that he's forgetting is that you made that mistake with the glass earlier, and so you
Mhm.
don't make that same mistake as you like toss the epee from one hand to the other or do
Yeah,
something
it's
like
one of
that.
those maneuvers, and there's like a little new type flash, and I like understand where he's about to move, and
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Really good, really good.
Yeah. I it's pretty impressive. Any of the girls in the audience you want to like really have like paid notice to this?
I'll just say Edelgard.
Cool, cool. She gives you like a firm nod of approval, and she's excited to test your metal some point too. She's got a cool knife. She's got a cool sword. She probably doesn't have an axe with her this particular engagement, but that's fine. Her cooler, you know, now I'm thinking like, would Hubert von Vestra be there?
God, I
And
think
how,
he would. In like the exact same sense as Grima Wormtongue, except it's
right?
somehow only creepy to onlookers and not to Edelgard.
Yeah, it's like, what if Wormtongue was like very hot instead of,
What if
but was
Wormtongue
still
was
had all
hot
of the
and
other,
like your supportive bestie, you know, but also
but still was
creepy?
doing, still gave off all of the other vibes that Wormtongue does.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah. And so maybe this is Halamede noticing, seeing Edelgard do that little like small smile and nod, and then you see this like you think it's Wormtongue for a second, and you're like, why is he creeping on Edelgard? And then you realize, wait, no, he's much hotter. It's
What's the name?
Yeah.
but Hubert von Vestra, or Hubert Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Vestra.
Yeah, if you type in Hubert Fire Emblem, you'll
Or
find him.
Hubert Edelgard, anything like that. I wonder, Halamede, if you just think that maybe this is just like a type of guy on Earth.
I think so, right? And it's not like I don't know these these types like in space too, but they're not as common.
Mhm. Naturally. I
They really do look similar.
They are like the same guy. Like looking at these two images next to each other, that's the same
So funny.
guy. They might be brothers.
and I cannot understate how sinister Hubert's affect is, like intentionally. He is like
Canon wants him to be a
trying to
creepy guy.
be Yeah, he's like, better check your coffee for poison. So sort of
Every
like
single voice line they give him is delivered in the most like sneering, threatening manner.
yeah, that's how Fodlin went. Anyways, we are moving on to Princess Sophia is going to try to duel Princess Anna, who is like not a good sword fighter.
Can I hear
And
how?
mhm,
Because Tremaine set this up, right?
yeah, that's
How
a
did
good.
Tremaine pull this trigger here? Get Anna to duel.
Was it through convincing Anna? Was it through having Hamlet just write this down on the big thing and have the announcers say it?
I think through having Hamlet write it down, I don't think that Sophia or Anna know that this is coming. I think
Oh,
that
great.
Sophia is still attempting to pick someone when the announcer just says the first duel between Sophia the First and Anna.
Also
Ooh,
the first.
Uh,
Arendelle?
yeah,
Anna, Princess
they
Anna
cleared it
of
up, not her
Arendelle.
name.
Yeah. Elsa's Anna.
Yeah.
Um, it's like a New Earth hegemony sort of thing. I Dumb Twilight Mirage jokes, but that's what we're all here for. The Twilight Mirage probably also exists. Why not? Yeah,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna hand Sophia briefly over to Audrey. Unless Audrey, how do you feel about playing Princess Anna?
Either one. You tell me which one you want.
Okay, if you think you can handle Anna,
I
I
certainly
think
can.
great. And I mean, I guess they have swords. I wonder if they've literally been handed both like wooden swords, like
Like the
No,
practice kind.
No.
sharps.
sharps. Okay, great.
Resolve
Well,
token. Sophia wounds Anna.
okay, here's my question for Lady Tremaine, for the other authors. This is Hamlet's castle. Are these swords poisoned?
That's a crazy escalation.
I
'Cause I-
honestly think it
Did
it depends if
Wormtongue
Laertes
poison?
here. Is Laertes here?
Laertes can be here, or maybe Laertes was here last week or is going to be here next week.
Laertes
I'm
is
wondering,
in Ohio
yes.
right now is the funniest
Yeah.
combination of words we could say.
Laertes
He goes
is
to
in
school with
Ohio right
Steven
now.
and Eugene.
Diplomatic mission to Ohio. What people need to know about the Ohio jokes we're making is that Crosstown connects to the real world via the
fifth
sixth Great Lake
Sixth Great
named
Lake.
Ralph, and that if you cross the ferry of Ralph, you end up in Cleveland. So
And so you have to, so Laertes is going to school in the great state of Ohio. So
Right.
freaking
The play Hamlet in Crosstown begins with Laertes asking for leave to return to school in Ohio.
Oh, it
and
also
getting
starts in
permission.
Hamlet and
Yeah.
Hamlet and Crosstown also starts in Act 2. It's great to know.
Well, no, Riley, that part does actually happen in Act 1 of Hamlet.
Okay.
We just moved it into Act 2. Anyways,
Thank
this is
I don't
delightful.
think that the
Anyways,
swords are poisoned though.
no, Wormtongue wouldn't have accidentally poisoned the wrong swords or anything.
No,
I
no.
think that Lady Tremaine, as the swords are going to the girls, stops whichever servant is taking them, and just examines them quickly to make sure that they are not poisoned.
Great, fantastic.
They
So
are. She puts them
otherwise,
back, takes it.
otherwise something terrible is going to happen here. Great. I love, inside every stepmother is, or at least this one is also a mother in a sense.
I also have
know.
somebody I want to introduce to Lady Tremaine. I figured it out. I've been spinning it in my head this whole time, and I figured it out.
Should this happen while Sophia's dueling?
they're
Princess Anna?
watching how
we can
poorly
cut-
this duel is going.
Lady Tremaine, approaching behind you, like there is a presence, and he stands a distance away from you. and he's in a black cloak and tunic, and he goes, I see you arranged this fight. Marvelous.
Who's
I
Who
don't
is
know
this?
what you're talking about. This was arranged by young Prince Hamlet, I believe.
Yes, Hamlet, a good, eager boy. Fantastic. Well, since there's no mastermind behind the effort, then I guess my thanks will just go to the heir. Tremaine, is it?
Yes, that is Lady Tremaine.
Lady Tremaine. I've recently come separated from my title, but Maul is what I go by. And Darth Maul, the black and red tattoos, like reaches out a hand to
Not
shake.
the only thing he's been separated from.
Yeah, he's got the goat legs. He's got the goat
Oh.
robot legs.
Fantastic.
She puts out her hand to be kissed.
He
by
leans
him.
and does, and it's wonderful to
Interesting name. Who were your brothers? Maim and Bash?
meet. Savage, actually. I lost him when I was young. But the man who has done that is no longer in either of our lives. And I've come here to rub shoulders with some of the finer folk. And I believe I've found the finer folk.
Someone who recognizes greatness. Thank you.
I would hope if you had any less confidence in yourself, it wouldn't be worth talking to. I like somebody who understands how good they are at what they do.
I believe that there are probably some seats to observe the duel
Mhm.
closer than a lot of the other people, and I believe that Tremaine has already taken one. And she says, "Sit with me. The duel should be interesting."
Milady. And he sits down, and like the cloak, like you can hear the like the metal legs creaking down. Because Camilla, Darth Maul at this point has in this version, I'm combining multiple versions of cartoon Darth Maul. He has retrograde goat legs made of metal, which go fucking hard. He sits down, and yes, I just wanted to introduce Lady Tremaine and Darth Maul from Rebels.
Oh my gosh.
Fantastic. Heroes never die, right? That's the thing everyone always says about Darth Maul. I think
Many people call him
I-
a hero.
Many people do.
anyways. Sophia against Princess Anna, it starts with, like them like, oh, can we not use the wooden swords? Can we not do Destiny Island's like training time? No, okay, it's gotta be live steel. And then it's like it's tentative fencing at first.
Yep.
And then they really try to get into it. Who gets first blood between the two of us?
And it is blood.
Uh-huh.
I think
Yeah.
Sophia does.
Great. I think Anna gets. You know what we should have done? We should have pulled up the sword fighting mini game from Mobile Frame Zero Firebrands.
God,
Oh yeah.
you know I keep that fucking shit on me.
Riley, next one, you know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We're doing Firebrands. That's what we're doing.
Yeah,
Let's fucking
honestly.
go.
Firebrands, and if anyone wants to play a Firebrands like game in a less sci-fi setting, check out the very good tabletop role-playing game Divine Mundane, or as we often call it, Godbrands. It's of gods and mortal heroes, Firebrands. Anyways, I think Anna gets a palpable hit, as they say,
Mhm.
on Sophia soon after. But like after they've both been hit, Anna like is like, okay, we're probably dead, right? And Sophia like is getting really into it.
Yes.
And like eventually we get Anna on the ground and Sophia like
Whoa!
like over here, but like it's like a fencing sword. So like this motion is not not like
If Jason Todd is still in the room, he is going to step forward, like hand on wrist, and just be like, yo, I think she's had enough.
but you said to break things.
Yeah, I was breaking
my
up with a
God.
fiance. Learn. Think. What is the matter with you?
Learn. Think.
Jesus Christ. Are you
What
okay?
is the matter with me? And then she starts crying.
Oh my fucking God. Go get help. Go get medicine. Go.
And yeah, she goes off and she runs off into the garden, like into the garden maze.
I'm gonna try
I
to help
have
Anna.
something to propose here.
Yeah.
I have something to
Yeah.
propose here. Do you know who's in the garden maze? I think Wormtongue's in the garden maze.
Oh my god. I was assuming somebody would eventually go in there, but fantastic. Instead of Wormtongue and Tremaine, we have Wormtongue.
I actually
waiting
think this
up.
is very funny.
Do we want to follow that?
Yeah,
Do we,
follow that.
or
I think follow that unless anyone else has something they want to do.
because we'll get to the Aowen and Jason duel would be the other.
You're right.
Next.
Fuck. How does that get set? I guess is
Uh,
that just also announced all over the speakers?
Yeah, and next duel, Lady Eowyn of Rohan and the young Sir Jason Todd Wayne.
The fuck it is.
The title they keep changing for him is killing me.
What weapons do the? It would be weird if Eowyn didn't use the sword that she's
It's the
been
sword.
carrying
She
around.
brought it with
No.
her. So, yes.
Jason is going to be borrowing a sword from his friend Kara. 1 second. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
That's Supergirl, right?
Yeah, she has a sword that
I
fucking
recognize that
goes
name.
crazy. And he's just gonna be borrowing that. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture of it really quickly to put on screen. But it just like he looks to Eowyn is like, "Are we dueling like right? No, okay, you've got. I'll take the bigger
I'm
one."
not I'm not. Look, the elf thing aside, let's just have fun with it.
Have fun with it.
Tremaine shouts, Eowyn.
So she'll go over to Eowyn while, or go over to Tremaine while Jason's talking to Kara to get the sword.
Mhm.
Yes, Lady Tremaine.
You're losing this duel.
I beg your pardon.
You are losing this duel.Id I mumble? Did I stutter?
Get her
No,
ass,
my lady.
Tremaine.
I could win this duel.
I'm sure you could. Just as Humperdinck could divorce my daughter and perhaps regain interest in you.
That is
Silence. Not up for debate. You are losing this duel.
Of course, Lady Tremaine.
Leave my side.
Yep, and she'll head back over to the dueling area.
Darth Maul, slow
Which is such a
clap.
power play. And then we're gonna cut from that to before we get to the actual fight. Now we're gonna cut to Wormtongue. There's like a
Sophia.
little fountain in the garden, and Sophia's like wiping her tears.
He like appears from the shadows behind the fountain.
I
a
didn't-
sullen,
Sorry, I didn't see
a
you there.
sullen little princess. I'm sorry. Oh, you didn't see me. Well, It seems that much has blinded you.
You remind me of Mr. Cedric.
Well, I don't know who that is. Now, of course, I know who that is. I'm a
He
very
was-
well-educated man.
I do think I think Cedric is probably in the like
Vizier
Vizier
group chat.
Yeah.
Going to get my.
He's altogether significantly a better dude than Wormtongue is by like 1,000 margins. But he is the kind of antagonist in many Sophia the First episode.
This
He's
is
like the court
same
enchanter.
guy 3 times.
Yeah.
Cedric is a friend of mine. A somewhat a student, even.
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, I've learned some magic from him, and I have magic of my own. And like her amulet like glows, and some like bird, flies and then lands on her finger, and she talks to it a little bit, and then she's like, "Oh, can you go get me?" And it flies away, and then it comes back with like a handkerchief for her, in a display of her magical prowess and in the magic of this amulet that she has.
A familiar. If you are able to harness the power of the beasts, you could use them. You could use it to pluck not just jewelry, but the eyes of your very enemies.
Well, I don't know that many birds want to pluck the eyes from the enemies, and I don't like to press them into service. That wouldn't be. But is that the way to act in capital S society?
In society, you'll often be pushed to do things that you may not want to do. Do the things that you want to do. And the things that you want to do will sometimes include plucking the eyes from your enemies.
Plucking the eyes from my enemies. And then like a raven like flies out with a skunk, and she's like, do you want to pluck the eyes from my enemies?
Nodding.
Uh, do we need any more of that scene?
That's
That feels
I think
so
we're good.
great.
That
I
was
love
great.
this game. And then we go back to the Aowen and Jason Todd duel. I'd love to, as we cut back to the two of you, like the cinematic swords crossing, like the swords crossing, and your faces are really close to each
Oh, yeah.
other. Like, even though
Mhm.
you wouldn't do that in a real like
Yeah.
sword fight.
All right. All right. Fun
Yeah,
with it.
we start with like swords crossed. A conflict of strength and of determination and will here.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Give me one quick moment here. Sorry, I have to get something ready.
All good.
All right. We lock lock swords and your mouth is near my ear. What do you say? Audrey.
Oh, is this the mini game, Riley? Are we
I
pulling this
have
up?
pulled
Okay.
it up.
Okay, all right. I think Aowen says, if Bruce Wayne replaces you, he is a fool.
Fucking push back like with the sword really quickly and like do a spin with it. Like do like the Anakin Skywalker solo spin of the sword, you know what I mean? And he's like
Mhm.
nods and like furrows his brow for a second. And I think he just takes that and he is going to come at you again. He is going to actually like begin swinging here. And let's see here.
I think Audrey.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like,
You
it
go
was-
now.
it
You
was-
get to read a
yeah.
question.
So I think the obvious next one is we circle swords tips touching. What do you say to me?
Oh, Jason like sword tips touching, like moves around the corner. He's like, "All right." He says, "I'm sorry I was an asshole to you, but I'm not gonna be anything. What's the right way? but I'm not going to let that color this fight, all right? Keep that sword up. Don't go easy on me.
Great.
Okay,
Riley,
your move, Riley. Your
Yep,
move.
yep. And he is going to launch a sustained attack with his weight behind it. Do you give ground readily or grudgingly? He comes in and it's just like ding, 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 like one-handing this sword at you again, Anakin style, like trying to beat it out of your hands, and like it's just like pressing and pressing and pressing in.
So she gives ground grudgingly,
Mm-hmm.
because I think despite Tremaine, telling her that she needs to lose this fight, Eowyn's, first of all, does enjoy a fight, right? And doesn't
Mm-hmm.
want it to be over too soon. And secondly, I think despite having argued with Jason, respects him too much as like a rival and someone out of his depth,
Mm-hmm.
in a way that she is familiar with, that like she's not willing to throw it, obviously,
Yeah.
for his sake, right?
And
So raising the sword to block and giving ground very, very slowly. um you thrust perilously close to my face. Do you cut me? Where?
I think yes, he has to cut you here. And I think the reason for that cut is the like you make an eye contact out to Tremaine and have that like
Yes, like over the shoulder.
yeah, I think it's that very clear like, and I think Jason can register that of just like it's a cut like across like the shoulder right here, like just like a little like
Hmm.
like quick one, like not like a scratch, like a deeper scratch. And
Right.
he goes sloppy, and he's using a different voice. He's saying like in his head he hears Bruce Wayne saying that like just like sloppy, you're better than
Oof.
that.
Okay,
That
I'm gonna interrupt here, and I'm gonna monologue token Aowen in this moment of the eye contact, the cut, the sloppy. We zoom into Aowen's mind.
So I think this is she is feeling like just this coldness, right? This cold anger, because she feels backed into a corner and hates that, right?
mhm.
Like, Honor demands that she owe her debt to Lady Tremaine, but Honor also demands that she do a fair fight. Um, and like, it was a stupid thing to fight about with Jason earlier, especially recognizing that he's like maybe they are very similar. And so I think that in this moment there's just this conflict within her, um and but she knows that there's no way that she could ever deal with the threat of having to be like tied in a marriage, especially to someone that she already escaped once. And so there's only one way out of this, and she's pissed about it. And so even though she's going to throw this fight, she's gonna give as good as she gets for a little bit because she's just pissed.
Awesome. And I'll hand you back to the firebrands.
Interesting.
Your move, Riley.
Here's my roof. Fuck. Okay. Um. Yeah, I think we have the answer to this. Yep. Now here we go. You touch me, cutting me along the rib or across the arm. Do you press the attack or give me a moment?
I press the attack.
Yep. It is a how is
Um,
what is this slice like? What is this like?
I think that she's got the sword and she's not aiming to do like grievous harm. Obviously, it is just a duel, but I think they're both fighting maybe a little fiercer than this
Yeah.
portion of the evening demands, right? And I think she just gets you real good down like the forearm,
Mhm.
with her blade and says, "How's that for sloppy?"
Nice.
he snarls a little bit and like flicks his arm to flick the blood at the ground, and he's like,
Uh huh.
"That's who I thought you were. That's what I'm watching for. Before that wasn't you.
Uh,
This is you." And he, with his offhand, grabs the batarang out like a dagger to have a batarang in his offhand.
I love it. I love it.
Like a sword and
Yeah,
dagger,
like a
like
sword and
parrying sort of.
dagger, but it's a batarang and a sword and a fucking broadsword. insane.
God, that's really good. That's really good.
Yeah.
I think we trade blows for a while. And then
It truly is
let's
just the back
see.
and forth and back and forth and back and forth. It is.
It is. It is. Maybe we do like one more move each, and then we can do the.
If you feel like
I think
closing it, I
let's-
feel like we have a path here. If you
Let's go
wanted
to closing
close.
question here. If
Okay.
if you feel up for it, I think closing question here makes sense.
Absolutely. I have my swords point to your clavicle. Is that the one you're talking about, Juliet?
Oh, any of the, under this, there are
I'm-
closing questions listed that I've posted.
Yeah,
I see.
I was thinking.
I see. I'm not
the-
looking at the right thing.
Yeah.
Okay, here I've got it.
I'm looking at one in particular.
Riley, I think are we looking at the same one? Is the problem?
We very well might be.
Why don't you just tell me which one you're
Do
looking
you
at?
see
Riley?
momentum and initiative and drive me backwards and we throw to see if you kill me?
I was thinking, you knock my sword rattling out of my hand. Do you allow me to recover it, or must I
Yeah,
submit?
I think here's the thing that she definitely is not going to lose sight of needing to throw this fight. So
Uh-huh.
you knock my sword rattling out of my hand. Do you allow me to recover it, or must I submit?
I knock it out of your. I think the knock out of the hand. I think it's a bang bang. Like you're swinging the sword. We hit it like this. He slides the blade down to the hilt of your blade, so you drop this, catches it on the batarang, and then twists to like launch the sword off to the side, and like batarang like to the neck, and he's like, "That's sloppy, twice sloppy."
I yield, and she like storms off.
He
Sorry, Riley, you'll have to find a way to make Jason Red Hood another way. Aowen's not going to kill him.
Yeah, he drops the batarang on the sword,
Well,
and like
Jason Todd gets killed by the Joker, right?
he gets
Yes.
he gets
Yes.
crowbarred to death, and a
Yeah.
building falls on him. Yeah, it's
So
It's a whole thing.
I was like, well, it would be incredibly funny to have Aowen become the Joker. A delightful sentence. But then I was like, wait a minute. We already have Muppets here. So it could be
it could be
Muppet
Fozzie
Joker.
Bear.
Oh no, I'm the Muppet Joker, the Kermit the Frog Joker Tumblr. You don't have to worry about it. It's
It's all good. I get you. I
Perfect.
get you.
Thank you for allowing me to just begin playing Firebrands once I started
Yeah,
thinking
absolutely.
about Firebrands.
Absolutely. Good sword
Incredible.
fight. Good sword fight.
Good sword fight. Good sword fight. Good game. Good game. Thank you for the game.
I think
And then-
when you both step off of the dueling area, I think Raven is there waiting for Jason.
Oh, I forgot you were here. Hello, where have you been all night?
Hey,
Hey. You see that?
good fight.
Thank you. What
Yeah, it looked real.
do you mean it looked real? Yeah, it was real.
Yeah,
Wait.
you beat a trained swordsman.
Okay, well, I'm a
When
train.
you
I'm a
beat Slade.
Okay. Hey, man. Fuck. He knows she's better than Slade. He knows that. Fuck. Why would she? No. I got luck. Fuck you.
The rumor we have here also, every fight Aowen has been in has been rigged.
Yep.
I
He
forgot
like
that's a rumor
Doesn't
we
feel
had.
great right now.
I mean, rumors don't have to be true, but they are
Mhm.
rumors.
he like
Yeah.
drops his like he like pushes the sword into her hand and like it's like seething under his breath and like storms into a corner to like cook for a little bit, and then I think he's gonna want to like start playing it back in his head like she went to go talk to somebody before. Who did she talk to? And like try to like Batman it out of like who could have swayed the fight? Why would she quit? But that can happen next.
Yeah. I think I'm going to give everybody an opportunity to narrate what is happening with them and any number of NPCs kind of through the next chunk of the evening. We're going to kind of bring things to a conclusion soon. So this is going to be in some ways what is happening for, after these duels, if you just want to kind of move into narration mode. What does the rest of the evening look like for Princess Halamede?
Can
Which
I?
can include dancing, duels, both or neither.
I would also check in
Yeah.
on Halamede at some point, having lost a fight.
Yeah. Can I go second or something?
Sure.
Sure.
What if we look at Eowyn?
Sure. So I think Eowyn, like I said, storms off the field, like snatches up her sword, definitely heading out of the room at this point. There's like no amount of decorum that could keep her here. And just outside, fresh air, probably knows that she needs to take care of the wound on her shoulder, but like brushing past any Muppet people that would try to stop her going outside.
It's me, Kermit the Frog.
Not now, Kermit.
You best Kermit.
I definitely think there's a little bit of the the scene in Two Towers where she's like standing on the parapet while the soldiers return, kind of thing. I think there's a little.
I forgot
bit
that was the name of a movie, and I'm trying to remember where Eowyn was on 9/11. Sorry, go on.
I think she kind of storms outside, and maybe when she does like come back inside, like a second floor balcony, right, overlooking kind of the dance floor, and she kind of has removed herself visibly from things, even if that means having to be alone with Wormtongue, because there's just a lot of complicated feelings of being backed into a corner still.
Absolutely. Jacqueline, are you ready for Halamede?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that Halamede is like, I think she's gotten a bit more comfortable after her fight. I think that she is like a little bit more drunk, a little bit more like vibing, and I think eventually she like, I think that there is a moment when she is like flirting with Edelgard, but just like pauses and gets kind of sad, and like starts to write something on the back of the note that Jason gave her and walks away.
Great. Love it. Lady Tremaine, how does kind of the rest of the evening find you? Do you
I think that
any
she
number of people
spends the
seem to
rest-
be ready to bend their knee to you?
I think that she ends up spending a lot of the evening talking to Maul and finding out more about his former master, the incident with the lower half of his body.
I've been working on this young boy named Ezra Bridger, and he, let me tell you, perfect for schemes. Doesn't say that. It's a vibe.
And I think at one point she does also try and lead Jason over to her interesting pick for him, which is former President Barbara Roberts, aka Barbie, who has made a brief appearance at the party.
Yeah, I'll give a snapshot of her conversation with Jason, where it's like, hey, listen, it's important to keep your sense of self and your sense of identity. And remember, she puts a hand on your shoulder. She says, positive attitude changes everything. That's Barbie's old catchphrase.
What?
Can I spend one of my resolve tokens to have like this be the moment that like Sophia, flanked by Wormtongue, comes back into the room.
Sure. Great. And here we have right when anyone's emotions might be anything. I think we see like just like a flock of birds like blot out the sun briefly.
Jesus Christ.
And coming out of this swarm of wildlife and everything is a like mascara like down her face, a mascara smeared around her eyes, I suppose is probably better way. Sophia the First, her amulet like glowing with like active magic. Listen, I know that the amulet of Avalor is powered by friendship, but friendship is many things.
No one's gonna call you on this.
Here's the thing, Juliet. I think she just made a new friend in Grima Wormtongue. So
Sure. Anyone who like made fun of her at different points, like all the different people talking about her behind her back or different things, they don't actually have their like eyes taken out, but like have like birds like dive bombing them, and people are like running from the party, and she gives a little like little cackle as people leave for their various
I think Tremaine
things.
gets out of here. It's a little too reminiscent of her stepdaughter's wedding.
Oh my god. And Riley, if you would show us
yes.
the ending that we've ended up at.
Is this
with,
ending image
Sophia
C?
I think this is going to be ending image C.
yep, agree.
We of course have ended up in the timeline of Sophia the Cursed, who can now be a plague upon Crosstown and its society.
Oh, and she will be, Julia. I will not forget this.
Yeah, I'm going to have to add that to the board.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you all so much for joining us on this wonderful, wacky little one-shot of playing an abbreviated version of The Good Society in our delightful Crosstown setting.
There's so much more that I want to do.
Right?
I know.
That's what makes it so much fun. That makes it so rich for storytelling. Riley, why don't you? I'm gonna mute myself.
Hello. Hi. My name's Riley. This has been a fucking pleasure to be around here. I appreciate everyone being here. It was a fantastic stream. I like Good Society a lot, and it's been a fucking joy. If you want more Crosstown and to see how this shit affects things, I'm going to say Investigations is going to come out soon, within at least 2 months. Camilla tells Susan I'm lining up a shot and I'm taking it.
I believe that it's going to be coming out probably in October for a spooky mystery.
Okay.
Ooh,
Fuck
I'm
yeah.
so excited to listen to that.
It's gonna go crazy. I'm very excited. I don't think there's any way I can safely zoom out to give you an idea of the size of this without spoiling something. No, we have a lot of anti-spoiler shit
we
on,
have the
don't we?
spoiler cards.
Let me just zoom out really quickly here.
Yeah.
Look, if you zoom all the way out, there will be no concept. of
Absolutely.
spoilers.
Exactly.
This right here, Crosstown, baby. It's gonna go crazy. And I'm very excited for you all to meet us. Meet these freaks. But that's
So
for
many
next
of
time.
them.
As of right now, I appreciate that you've been here. Thank you for joining us for all Princess Week. And fucking bye.
It's been a great time.
Yeah, okay, yeah, GG.
Catch us at patreon.com/Moonshot Network, where you can support all sorts of really fun projects that break orbit like this one.
Absolutely. And fuck, maybe I will write a letter. I will write letters and send them out. We'll move reputation tracks off panel. But hell yeah.
Yeah.
Write letters to your congressman at home.
That's true. Write letters to your congressman and
Yeah.
ruin their reputation trackers.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fucking
Good night, everyone.
Auf Wiedersehen, my friends. Goodbye.
Night.
Good night.